Bruce Banner's fractured mind is a more dangerous place than it's ever been, not only for himself, but for his enemies as well. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop to the pages of Immortal Hulk issue number 19 and find out. Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Doc Samson is pulling himself out of the Shadow Base wreckage. He's not doing so hot right now, but he's not dead, so I'm guessing anything's an improvement. Lucky for the Doctor, he won't have to go hitchhiking because he gets picked up by the agents of Gamma Flight, which, you guessed it, they recruit him too. Man, this motley crew is just getting bigger and bigger. It's pretty much encompassing every worthwhile Hulk supporting character ever. Heck, even Titania, Absorbing Man's wife, joined the team in between issues. She's even got herself a brand new slick costume. Samson is able to tell this team what exactly the Immortal Hulk is after. Which, in case you forgot, is the complete and utter destruction of the world as we know it. Of course, Samson is a psychiatrist, and he psychoanalyzes, saying that maybe the Hulk didn't mean the destruction of the world literally, but only the destruction of the world as we know it now, and the systems that are, gonna kill us all anyway. After all, the Hulk is immortal, and he's gonna get pretty damn lonely if the human race wipes itself out due to global warming and the like. Now, where exactly did Bruce Banner get off to? Well, when we hook up with him 8 days later, he's riding around in Reno, Nevada. He's got a fancy new suit and has even grown a super cool Tony Stark mustache. Truth be told, Banner actually wasn't in control of his own body for the last little bit. It was Joe Fixit running around having the time of his life. Oh, he wishes he could go to Vegas, but Reno was the next best thing. If nothing else, Banner is slowly but surely starting to realize that he's more powerful than he ever gave himself credit for, and that he can actually call on a bunch of his other Hulk personas in times of need. Sadly, even though he can turn over essentially the keys to his body, he doesn't know when he's going to get them back or in what shape his body will be. Now, at the other end of the issue, we have Jacqueline McGee, who we discover is the last major journalist still investigating the Hulk. Oh, he was a hot commodity there for a second, but now everyone is talking about the elves that invaded Earth. Ooh, nice War of Realms reference. That means when Jacqueline returns to the scene of the Betty Ross shooting, she finds that Ross actually came back, but not in her regular form as the Harpy. It also seems that Betty has the ability to sense other Gamma creatures, or at least can track the Hulk due to her own connection with Bruce, and maybe that'll come in handy later. Of course, the Harpy isn't the only friend-turned-monster that our hero is going to have to contend with, as Shadow Base in the last issue decided to unveil the all-new, all-different, supersized Abomination. A creature that really lives up to its name, being an ungodly fusion of Rick Jones and the original Emil Blonsky. Ugh, it's covered in hands and fur, it's horrifying. Now, Banner figures if he's going to make the most of his brand new Hulk-switching power, he better make a definitive list of all the different personalities that are bouncing around in his head. There's the Devil Hulk, Joe Fixit, aka the Grey Hulk, then you got the Savage Hulk, aka the Childlike Hulk, the Dumb Hulk, the Big Guy, as well as personas that haven't reared their heads in years, including the super smart Doc Green, the destructive World Breaker Hulk, and oh yeah, the Maestro before getting cut off. Now, when the new Abomination eventually tracks Hulk down, he's none too impressed. Despite the Abomination often getting called one of Hulk's arch nemesises, he's never really had much of a problem beating this guy down. Heck, Emil Blonsky is such a joke, he's barely been resurrected at all since his original death in the comics, and he only made it into one movie before getting put on ice forever. However, things take a dark, twisted, Lovecraftian turn when the Hulk looks upon the face of this new Abomination, made entirely out of hands for some reason, only to see the face of Rick Jones, his friend, looking back at him. Rick is clearly in an ungodly amount of pain, and his only request to the Hulk is, "Please kill me," as the comic winds down. And so that was Immortal Hulk issue number 18, everybody, and once again, Al Ewing manages to craft one hell of a layered story, proof positive of why this is one of the best books on the shelf right now. If you're a fan of horror, we got horror. If you're a fan of super teams, we got some super teams. If you're a fan of Hulk lore, oh man, we got so many deep cuts for Hulk lore. To think it's such a simple addition to add into the life of the Hulk, but it ends up changing so many things, the idea that he can actually cycle through his personas. It just opens up the book to so many damn interesting possibilities, and I know they only scratched the surface when they talked about potential Hulk personas that they could draw upon. What about Professor Hulk? What about the Hydra zombie Hulk, or even something crazy like Hulks of the future, like the Maestro, the Old Man Logan Hulk? Heck, throw the weird Ultimate Grey Hulk if you can in there somewhere. I mean, you've thrown everything else in there. Would it be weird? I don't think it would be weird. Overall, I give this comic a really positive 8.5 out of 10. Cannot wait to see where this goes next. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. That you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you really like what I do, you might want to pick up a Cape Joel shirt. Yes, that's right, I have my own merch store over at TeePublic. Check out for great designs like my little Cape Man, stuff from the comic multiverse, fun stickers, in-jokes, we got it all over at the TeePublic store. You can check it out right now, and I will be sure to see you all again next time. Bye-bye.